Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie, and welcome back to my yarn room. All right, I guess you could tell from the index card, yeah, that's what it's called, that I put down, that today I want to show a little bit about symbols, crochet symbols. There's so many symbols out there, and to look at a pattern can be kind of confusing if you don't know the symbols. Now, most of the symbols are universal. This is one of the easiest patterns I've ever seen. There isn't but 3 different kinds of symbols. Okay? You got these little circles, which are these. That just means chain. Now, the one I did was an oval. This is a complete round circle. Same thing. They vary sometimes just slightly. Okay? And if you want to learn more, you can download charts off of the internet and print them off free of charge. Crochet symbols. And there's so many of them. All right. The reason why I'm doing this is because when I look at a written pattern, I get overwhelmed. Because to me, there's a lot of nonsense mumbo jumbo written down in written patterns. Like, how many times do you have to tell me to do the same thing in different ways? I mean, like, really. I know I do that on here, but that's for a beginner. Now, if I was just teaching for intermediate, well, no, I wouldn't repeat myself that many times, and I wouldn't make the pattern so complicated. Like, okay, you're doing a scarf. Why do you got to do it in 2 sections and sew it together? Well, that's just a step there that is not necessary to me. All right, so I'm sure everybody on here probably knows how to do a chain by now. But we're doing symbols. That's the symbol for a chain. That's the word. And the word equals the abbreviation CH. So, that's how you're going to read chain on patterns. And this is how we do a chain. Yarn over, turn our hook and pull it through. Yarn over, turn our hook and pull it through. Yarn over, turn our hook and pull it through. Yarn over, turn our hook and pull it through. Yarn over, turn our hook and pull it through. Yarn over, turn our hook and pull it through. Okay, I know, that's like super boring to watch me just do a chain. Alright, so y'all want to move on to the very next symbol? Hold on. Okay, now let's talk about this one. Well, that's the oval, just like the chain, but it's colored in. Okay, and that means slip stitch equals the abbreviation for slip stitch. That's the abbreviation for slip and stitch. Okay? Now, let's look back at our pattern right here. There are slip stitches on here. Those right there. See there, a rectangle going, I think that's horizontal. But they're colored in. They're a solid. Right, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one. Those are slip stitches. That's what I mean about sometimes the symbol that you know isn't exactly the symbol on the pattern. But every pattern that has a symbol chart is going to give you a little written instructions of what symbol equals what stitch. And all you got to do is follow it. Alright, so back to our yarn. Okay, now that was slip stitch. Okay, we're going to chain one more. Because we're going to do 6, I think. I think that's what I did. Alright, we're going to come down here, and I know, but I like going in the back bump. Okay. You go in your stitch, you draw up a loop, you do not yarn over, and you just pull it through. You go into your stitch, draw up a loop, do not yarn over, and pull it through. Go into your stitch, draw up a loop, and pull it through. I gotta pull out some more yarn. Okay. Alright, now you go into your stitch, draw up a loop, do not yarn over, and pull it through. Go into your stitch, draw up a loop, do not yarn over, and pull it through. One more time. You go into your stitch, draw up a loop, do not yarn over, and pull it through. And that would be a slip stitch. Now, anytime that a pattern calls for a chain, like a rope that you're going to tie, or something like that, you do not have to do your chain and then do single crochets down it, because that makes it really big, fat, and bulky. You can put slip stitches down it, and it gives it a little bit of bulk, but not too much. Just enough. Matter of fact, there's some patterns. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can't find one. I'm back. Now, what I was talking about there is sorry about the glow. It's shiny paper. This is a wrapper off of a skein of yarn. And it is the Craft Smart from Michaels. Okay, and it says pattern included. So it's a free pattern. So I can actually show you this. You see how pretty that blanket is? Gorgeous. Want to know how that blanket's made? Well, let's open it up and find out. Okay, here is our written free pattern. We're going to skip over the materials. We're going to skip over the pattern notes. We're going to go right down here to the instructions. Okay. It says right here, okay, you chain, whatever you're going to chain. And then it says right here, slip stitch in second chain from hook. Slip stitch in next 4 chains. Okay, well that's exactly what we did here, was just slip stitched into chains. Okay, then it says here, half double crochet in the next 5 chains. Then your next step is slip stitch into the next 5 chains. Repeat. Okay, so there's patterns out there that show beautiful and proven to be beautiful that you do a lot of slip stitching. That's what gives it that up and down wavy look on the stripes. Okay. Well, that's going to be all for today. Thank you for watching my video. And at last look, we were at 95. Woohoo! We're getting there. We're getting there. Waiting on 100. All right. So, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a family member, tell your favorite cashier, tell your post person. See, I didn't say postman, because some of them are women. Post person. All right. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And when you do, click on that bell that pops up right beside of it. And click on the word all. That way you don't miss out on none of my videos. You'll get a notification from YouTube about every single video that I post. And let's see. Give me a thumbs up. And leave me a comment. I love reading y'all's comments. All right. Guess that'll be all for today. Tune in tomorrow for another grand adventure in Val's Yarn Room. Bye, y'all.